It's your thing. She said, tell them why you agreed to be here tonight. I'm like, well, that's simple. There's three simple reasons. They all begin with P, so we'll do them in order. The first one is personal. As a target of bullying as a kid from, say, kindergarten to 10th grade, I displayed five of the 7 characteristics that Pam describes in her book, Not All Camels Are in the Desert. I was different, wore glasses, was shy, had low self-confidence. Now, I wasn't overweight, and instead of worn old clothes, I had nice new clothes. I was fabulous. Right? But I can say unequivocally that the only reason that I am still here is because of my parents. For 6 hours a day, 5 days a week, nearly 11 years, I was either bullied or I feared being bullied. But the rest of the time, I was safe, loved, and supported. So over the years, I took responsibility, as much in the way that Pam has, to take on a new way of looking at this. I participated in talk therapy, I practiced self-acceptance, and came upon this unexpected ally, writing. So I wrote a play about bullying, in which the bully was to meet a horrible end. It was a comedy. But then, something changed. It began as a story of the target getting revenge on his bully. With research, writing, and a lot of soul searching, it became apparent to me that understanding the bully so we might empathize was a much more compelling story to tell. And that became my play getting complete. I did a lot of research and actually looked at this notion of empathy because it's one of the things that we know bullies either lack or they ignore. And my hunch was that maybe this play could have a role in changing our attitudes. Now, about empathy. And while I didn't find that people watching this, I did some research, I'm a college professor, we do that. But I did find that people became less angry at the bully by the end of the play, which is, I think, a positive step towards empathy. But I gotta tell you, as a teacher, as a writer, as a recovering target, I have a lot of concerns about where we are right now. In 2012, I led a conference at UPenn, Bullying Across the Lifespan. And here's the harsh reality that this conference demonstrated. Left unaided and unsupported, the school bully becomes the workplace bully, becomes the retirement community bully. Amen. You know, we have lots of headlines. Unfortunately, they're not so great about this topic. There's way too much evidence. At school, work, retirement, you could find anywhere between 30 and 40% of the people being bullied. We know the prime targets are kids with disabilities, LGBT kids, kids of different race, people Latinx, and it's dramatically higher for our LGBT community. So why should we care? You know, why isn't this just simply, adolescence, albeit an archaic rite of passage, right? Many answers, but none more profound than this. People die because they are bullied. Kids are dying because they are bullied. Just in the last 10 years alone, now I know this is not a great way to start something, right? But just bear with me for just a few minutes, because then we have lots of future to talk. 2009, Tyler Long, age 17, killed himself because he was bullied. 2010, Ty Smalley, age 11, killed himself because he was bullied. 2010, Phoebe Prince, age 15, hung herself because she was bullied. 2010, Tyler Clementi, 18, jumped from the George Washington Bridge because he was bullied. 2011, Janie Hubley, age 15, killed himself because he was bullied and gay. 2011, Jamie Rodemeyer, age 14, hung himself. He was a gay activist, and he couldn't deal with it. 2012, Audrey Pott, age 15, hung herself. 2012, Amanda Todd, age 15, Canadian student, died of suicide. 2012, Kenneth Washun, 14, killed himself because of aggressive bullying. 2013, Jaden Bell, age 15, hung himself in Oregon. 2013, Ray Todd Parsons, age 17. She attempted suicide, didn't complete suicide, but later died after being taken off life support. 2013, Rebecca Ann Sedgwick, age 12, committed suicide. In 2019, Channing Smith, age 16, a Tennessean, killed himself because he was bullied because he was gay. This is personal. The second reason I'm here is because Pam. She's the second P. How can you not respond positively when Pam asks you for support? An amazingly powerful spirit of courage and compassion. She inspired me to be here as part of tonight's festivities, but she inspires all of us to be here and walk with her towards my third P, possibilities. Because our purpose tonight is not to focus and dwell on the negative, harsh realities, and they are realities, but the creative future of possibilities. As the phoenix, or in this case, the camel, rises from the ashes, so too we overcome obstacles. These headlines are temporary. They can change. We can change them. While the tragic and senseless deaths we noted have created some more awareness, and in some cases some more laws, the real key is to change here, in our hearts. The kind of change that the Camel Project promises and promotes. The change of heart and healing spirits that Pam, I, others who survive experience, and the kind of change that bullies can experience with our care, our attention, our support, and our love. The Camel Project doesn't abandon anyone. Not targets, not bullies, not witnesses. We all have a place in the change of heart. And tonight is this wonderful opportunity with this wonderful group to start changing hearts. We're glad you're with us, and we can do this together.